It was a jamboree like no other, and a jamboree that's one for the history books. In a span of 1 week, the 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree offered a peek of the strength of the ASEAN scouting community and its solidarity with the rest of the globe. More than 30,000 scouts all over the world came to Tagum in a show of force and strength, a sheer number that's a reflection of the theme of the Jamboree, growth and stability. Meanwhile, Eastern Mindanao region sent the most number of delegates to the Jamboree, followed by the Eastern Visayas region. They came on a promise of fun and adventure. That's a promise that was delivered through the many exciting modules that tested the stamina of the participating scouts. Considered to be the largest scouting event in Asia for 2017, the 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree was primarily held at the sprawling Energy Park, site of the many exciting events that made the Jamboree a memorable one. Come nighttime, the Grand Arena became a witness to the showcase of talents and cultural exchange. All of these provided substance to the Jamboree. At the tail end of the Jamboree, the site turned into festive mode as meaningful activities were likewise held. Security was of primary concern during the Jamboree. The Interagency Task Force, composed of the Armed Forces, the PNP, Tagum's very own security management officers, and the Force Multiplier Groups, was successful in making the Jamboree a peaceful one. No single incident was recorded during the entire event. On the other hand, the medical team also made the holding of the Jamboree a successful one. The 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree also gathered scout leaders of the ASEAN Scout Association for Regional Cooperation, who met for their 9th meeting a day before the opening of the Jamboree. Special guest during the meeting was Mr. Lee Yung of the Community Affairs Directorate of the ASEAN. He acknowledged the important role of scouting in youth development in the ASEAN region. The 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree also saw the advent of innovation in covering any scouting event in the ASEAN region. For the first time, the Media Affairs and Documentation Committee offered a comprehensive coverage across all platforms, on web TV, online, on print, and on radio, all on a daily basis. The success of the 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree will not be achieved without the dedication of the 6,229 members of the International Service Team, whose service was instrumental in achieving an orderly flow of the Jamboree. Truly, the holding of the 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree sets the bar higher, not only for Tagum, the Boy Scouts of the Philippines, but also for the whole ASAR community.
And we thank once again everyone for really coming together and acting like a team that we needed to ensure the success of the 6th Scout Jamboree. As we all say, and I'm proud to say, Tagum! Tagumpay!
So it's another tagumpay for Tagum. Well, tagumpay means success or victory. Why? Because it's always been our mantra, it's always been our DNA in the city that in everything we do or every single opportunity, we always equate that to tagumpay. It's not just to be champion in a contest or to win a grand prize or to be top, but we are able to show to the rest of the world the oneness of Tagum City, and especially being considered now as the center of MICE or MICE, the meetings, investments, conventions, and events.
The 6th ASEAN Scout Jamboree, a jamboree like no other, a jamboree that we can truly claim to be a resounding tagumpay.